Hey boys, welcome back to some more Nrl Supercoach 2021 season action, and yeah, we're going to be going through the round 2 preview here. No, I was going to say it's not going to be a long video, but I'll probably waffle on for 20 odd minutes like I usually do. But yeah, I thought, there's not too much to really go through, but I'll go through what I'm planning to do and what I'm going to do with the team. Obviously, you only got 2 trades, so we'll see what we got to work with. So yeah, pretty much like I said in the round 1 review, I'm pretty happy with the most part of our team. There's a couple of areas. So the first one was Api Coruscant. I've just gone in and pulled the pin on Coruscant. There was a slight inkling to maybe just give him one more week to see what would happen. Because they are taking on the Bulldogs. He could score well, but I don't know. The fact it seems like Tyrone May is going to get pretty good minutes at dummy half. So it seems like that's the plan, and I just feel like there's so much value in a couple other players at dummy half. So it was sort of a decision I feel like I had to make. So I honestly don't care if Coruscant goes really well this week. I'm happy with the trade, and obviously I brought in Jaden Bradley, who, I mean, again, he scored 86 points. I'm not expecting him to average 80 points a game. I'm fully aware he could drop down to 50 points. I'd still be happy with 50 points. He's 356. He's a perfect stepping stone type player. He's going to get some nice price rises. Who knows? He could turn into a bit of a keeper, because I was pretty keen on him before round 1. Just because I knew he had the base stats, and I was pretty confident he would play 80 minutes, and I still think he will. But I wasn't overly, because he wasn't really an attacking weapon like a Cook or a Coruscant. But honestly, watching the Knights and looking at their forward pack, I'm like, playing on the back of a powerful pack like that, it's very handy for a dummy half. You just need a few quick play the balls, a couple of nice scoots, and plenty of try assists, to be had with just big forwards running at the line, close to the line, just powering through. So Jaden Bradley, he was sort of just a gimme option, honestly. So I've gone with him, and I've got 1 trade remaining, 241k in the bank. So that's where it's nice. That's where it is actually very handy, in fact. Very handy indeed. But the big one here is who do I get the second trade with? So, like I said, front row, I'm pretty set on. There's definitely some good options that I would love to pick up, but I'm pretty happy with our front row. The back row, I'm happy with. Obviously, Crichton being out suspended for a week is annoying, so that means I've brought Ricky into the starting lineup, and Tyrell Fuimaono. At the moment, I've got him as a reserve player. Not, it definitely weakens the team, but I don't, I could, with the money, I could trade one of these guys out and get someone pretty good, but I'm like, I mean, they're gonna make good money, so I'm torn on that. The halves, honestly, dude, I'm not gonna lie, if I could have afforded to get Cleary for Moses, I probably would have, but I'm just short. I'm a little bit short, but yeah, I'm close to getting Cleary, but not quite. So I'm gonna stick with Moses, obviously. Cameron Munster, Connor Watson, I'm happy with the 5'8". It's mainly the back line. It's mainly the back line that I'm tossing it up. So this is the other thing I was iffy about. So honestly, out of all these guys, I feel like Fusatua is the one guy I would be pretty happy to get rid of, because I mean, he's not a cheapie. He's 251k, so he's already a little bit more expensive. And I just don't trust him to score well. James Roberts, I think, can average around 40, honestly. Charlie Staines, obviously a little bit more expensive, and, he needs tries to score well. So if we look here, David Fusatua, we can only I mean, we can afford some decent options if we look here. So we got 493,000. So, I mean, okay, actually, this is what I was... Blake Ferguson is a guy I am definitely bringing in. I'm not going to bring him in this week, I don't think, because obviously price rises only happen after round 3. So, there's no rush to get Ferguson in, and obviously they are taking on the Melbourne Storm. So... you bring Ferguson in, and I still think he can score okay, but it's sort of a trade that why would you try to go out of your way to bring Ferguson in to take on the Storm? He could bag a try and score well, but I'm like, there's not really a point to getting him straight away. The big one here, dude, Brian Toto. So oh man, I'm so close. I'm just out of range of affording Brian Toto, which is devastating. So in that case, I could trade Roberts or Charlie Staines, and I would definitely be tempted to get rid of Staines for Toto, because I mean, let's be real, Toto is definitely going to score more points over the year than Charlie Staines. He is a lot more expensive. I mean, he's only tick over 100k more expensive, mind you. And then any other, Josh Morris, I'm not that keen on. Dallin, not really. David Mead, I know a lot of people are getting David Mead. I don't think it's a trap. I mean, I think it's definitely, he's going to make some good cash, but I don't expect Mead to score that well usually. Well, obviously, he's not going to score 77, but I just think even if he doesn't score a try, he's going to score pretty low. Alex Johnston is... I'm not going to lie, Johnston is very tempting. Just being on that left-hand edge, oh man, that is tempting. The more I look at it, dude, I don't have any Rabbitohs in my team, which... for an attacking team like that, having no Rabbitohs is a little bit probably a mistake. Oh man, I'm very tempted to get Johnston. He's not a worker. That's my only issue with Johnston. If he doesn't score a try, he's not going to score many points, because he's not like a Toto, he's not like Ferguson. He's not going to take 20 runs a game, but boy oh boy, on that left-hand attack, it's just... there's so much space. Like, he bombed a try as well. He could have got 100, because I don't remember. I think it was Mitchell. He drew the winger, threw the pass, and Johnston just put a sitter down. He would have scored, but or he probably would have scored, I think. So he would have scored even more. But yeah, so I'm tempted by Johnston. I am tempted by Ferguson next. I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I'll get Ferguson next week, but it's going to make it trickier if I can't even afford Johnston. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I could, dude. Oh, no. This whole time I was like, yeah, dude, Johnston. I'm going to get him. I'm 2k short. I'm 2k short. I can't even get him. I mean, again, I could get rid of James Roberts or Charlie Staines, but oh man, that makes it annoying. I was very, very keen to get Johnston, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just short. Oh, that is a killer. That is an absolute killer. I wish you could take out a loan on this game and pay it back. Oh, that's awful. And then honestly, there's really not many other center wings that I'm that keen on. The expensive ones, I mean, Tupou is way too expensive. Nofaluma is way too expensive. Justin Olam is solid. Bradman Best is solid, but again, he's too expensive. So I'm not that keen on really any other center wings. It's a tough position this year. Jermaine Asako, I was going to go him at the start of the year. I'm pretty happy I didn't. I mean, he scored 42. It's not terrible, but yeah, not the best. Zach Lomax, he'll be pretty cheap in a couple of weeks, dude. Zach Lomax could be a nice pickup in a bit, because I mean, he's way too expensive. Stephen Crichton, I was gonna go Crichton at the start of the year as well, so I'm glad I didn't there. So yeah, not that's pretty much all we're looking at. And so either sort of what I'm thinking now, maybe I will pull the pin on James Roberts or Charlie Staines and go with Alex Johnston. Or we just save the trade, because if I look... Okay, so let's have a look at... what about Ricky? Let's tempt with Ricky. If we got rid of Jordan Ricky, so we got 518,000. Oh, I mean, Hudson Young is very tempting. I like Hudson Young a lot. He's gonna play 80 minutes in the back row, and I do feel like he's gonna be better than Jordan Ricky. Jordan Ricky is gonna make good money, but Hudson Young is definitely gonna score more points. Anyone else? I mean, Tupanua probably wouldn't go. He does rely on a try to get him that many points. Bailey Sirenen, pretty good value, but Jai Arrow, also good value, but I mean, he played so well off the bench, but the fact he's still on the bench, I could see myself going Jai Arrow, dude. I've got some options, and I'm very torn. I'm not really sold on Jordan Ricky, honestly. So I could definitely pick up Jai Arrow. I mean, I know Ryan James is very popular, and next week I'll probably look at bringing in Ryan James potentially, because he'll make good money. But we'll see. I'll probably get rid of Sean Bloor, honestly. And then that's pretty much it. So it's... Or Dave... No, we can't afford David Fafita, but I'm very... So that... there's a couple. So Jai Arrow, option, Hudson Young. I can't even afford... What am I doing, dude? Apparently I can't read the numbers. Actually, no. Oh, no, I was looking at Tarpany. Dude, I'm losing my mind. We can't afford... Yeah, so Hudson Young, Jai Arrow, they're my two back row options. If I get rid of Ricky for another premium back row, which I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Or get rid of Charlie Staines or Roberts for Alex Johnston. Or we just save the trade. That's the conundrum. And I honestly don't know what I'm going to do at this point. I do feel like making the trades early to sort of get your team perfect early on is nice. And I don't, saving trades early, I think it's a little bit of a waste. But I don't know, boys. We'll see. But there's the Supercoach round 2 preview. Hopefully we all have another good week. It seems like our league did pretty well. A lot of people in the comments section up around that 13,000 plus. So yeah, good start to Supercoach. Make sure to like and comment. I'll see you guys in the next one.